After how many dates should you officially ask someone to be your boyfriend or girlfriend? Well, we went out to the streets of Fort Worth, Texas and asked women this exact question, and let's go ahead and hear what this group of girls had to say.
After how many dates should a guy ask a girl to be his girlfriend?
I would say like at least a good 5. 5, 6.
My boyfriend asked me on date 2. And it worked. Like, here I am. So, but I would say like we had a really, really strong connection and spent a lot of time together, not just on the dates. So that helped. I would say if you're just going on dates, like just spending a couple hours together at a time, I would say probably 4 or 5. Yeah.
If you're on like the 7th date and a guy has still not asked you to be his girlfriend,
I'm probably like, what's going on? What's going on, brother? What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, at that point, I'm probably going like, I don't think he's interested, or like, what are his intentions? So I feel like it is a fine line. You don't want to wait too long, because then she might like think you're not interested and then like leave the situation, She might stop going on dates with you.
Yes, listen up. Do not wait too long. Don't wait too long. Like, ask them the question as soon as you feel like that person is actually compatible with you and they're actually girlfriend material. Ask her the question. The thing you got to keep in mind is nobody agrees to a second date if the first one didn't go well. Like, if a girl agrees to even go on a second date with you, she's obviously interested. You did something right. Maybe you're attractive enough. Maybe you had, the right amount of manners. Maybe you seem genuine. Whatever the case is, if she's agreeing to go on a second date with you, it's probably because the first one went pretty well. So already, if you're on the second date, you're in the green zone. Like, you're good, right? Because a lot of times what people do is they go on first dates for various reasons. Maybe they actually are wanting to date somebody. Maybe they actually are wanting to get in a relationship. But a lot of people also go on dates when they're just feeling lonely. So if you have secured the second date, you're already in that green light zone. Now from here, you need to make your intentions clear. You have to make your intentions clear on the first date or right after the first date. What you don't want to do is drag it out to where you're going up and up and up, the 5th date, 6th date, 7th date, and then it comes crashing down because she moves on to somebody else because you're basically signaling to her that you're not interested. If you wait too long to officially ask the question, like, will you be my girlfriend? If you wait too long for that, you're signaling to her that you're not interested, or you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You're just weighing options. And if you weigh your options, guess what she's going to do? She's going to weigh her options as well. So what you want to do is be sure to capitalize on the moment. Like, make your intentions clear and upfront at the get-go. Like, hey, I actually genuinely enjoy your company. We align on a lot of moral things. Like, I actually like you, I'd like to build something with you. I'd like, to take this a step further. Like, will you be my girlfriend? I don't like the idea of other dudes cuffing you up and this and that. I'd like you to be mine, In theory, I guess, mine in theory. If you do that, she's going to respect it a lot more. And it puts the ball in the other person's court, because now it's up to them to determine, do I want to date this person, or am I just stringing them along? The second girl made a perfect point. She said, hey, if we're on like the 7th date and you haven't officially asked me to be yours, I'm like, what's going on, buddy? Like, what's going on, brother? She's basically friend zoning you because you're essentially friend zoning her. And the first girl wrapped it up perfectly. She said, if you wait too long, the girl's going to lose interest, or she's going to think you're not interested in her. Again, she's going to think you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So what you need to do is be very intentional when you date. One of the biggest reasons why a lot of people's relationships on the entry-level stage of like first date through 3rd date never go as planned and it ends up as situationships is because they don't make their intentions clear. Both parties have to say, hey, this is what I want, this is what I want, all right? Like, I understand, like, you enjoy my company, but also, like, I'm not here to waste my time, and I don't want to waste yours either. So what is it that we're looking for? And if you're looking for different things, but you're both great people and you enjoy both of each other's company, but you're looking for different things, that's perfectly fine. Go your separate ways, or turn it into a friendship, do something like that. But what you don't want to do is turn it into a friendship where you're actually sleeping with the person, and then again it becomes a situationship. So if you're actually looking to date somebody, what you need to do is be intentional and ask them in that sweet spot. Again, the first date, you're just feeling somebody out. You're kind of seeing like what are they like? How do they talk to people? How do they talk to the waiter? How do they do this? Are they temperamental, etc.? The second date, it's always like, okay, I actually enjoyed this person. Let's kind of gauge this out. Typically, the third or fourth date is when you end up sleeping with a person, so you really get intimate because you wake up next to them. You see how they shower, or more importantly, if they shower. You see if they cook, if they work out. You see all these little things. So that allows you the perfect entry, like the fourth, fifth, and even the sixth date is when you should capitalize and you should 100% pop out the question like, will you be my girlfriend? Assuming everything went great. And now a very interesting point that one of the girls made is she said, my boyfriend asked me on the second date. But what she said is we spent a lot of time outside of dates together. And that is perfect. Spend time with each other, not on a formal official date where you're not all dressed up, where you're not all like putting on the persona of the perfect person. Spend time with somebody doing the little things. Going out for groceries. Ask them, hey, like you're kind of on the way to where I'm going. You're kind of on the way to Aldi or IKEA to go furniture shopping. Like, do you want to come with me? Like, it doesn't have to be all crazy. Just throw on kind of whatever. And yeah, well, maybe we'll get ice cream after or something. And already you turn something normal into a date idea because you're being genuine and you're being thoughtful. And you get to really see what a person's like when you do little tasks like that. Just spending time with each other. Hey, do you want to come over? Like, I'm really busy at work, like on my laptop, but I'd like you to like sit around me and like maybe we can talk and I can still cook for us. Like, do the little things. If you spend a lot of time with somebody doing the little tiny details, it paints a much broader picture of how this person actually is in real life. So that is like a cheat code that you can use right there. So after how many dates should you officially ask someone to be yours? It varies on how much time you spend with this person. If you're only going on dates, I would say like the fourth, fifth date is a good spot, maybe the sixth, but do not wait too long. Capitalize on the moment, capitalize on that forward momentum, and make that person like officially yours and spoken for. Because if you wait too long, they're gonna get uninterested and they're gonna move on to somebody else. But I'd love to hear what you have to say. After how many dates do y'all think you should officially make it, like, you know, like lock it down and officially ask someone like, hey, like, will you be my girlfriend? I'd actually really like to hear your input because some people, I've literally talked to people who have done it on the first date, which I don't really back that, but yeah, I don't know. Everybody kind of has a different spectrum, but I'd love to hear what you have to say. Leave your comments down below. Do not forget to smash that subscribe button. And yeah, I heard actually that there's a video to the right that you're going to enjoy. So go ahead and click that, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out. We travel all around the country to ask men and women the most interesting dating questions. So don't forget to smash that subscribe button to take advantage of more helpful and entertaining dating videos like this one.